fell artfully over her forehead. She was short with some curves, and her skin was light, but tanned thanks to the sun. "Who are you staring at?" she asked me. "A sexy new werewolf guy," I said. She snorted, looking around the room. "There are 3 werewolf guys in here. None of them are new." "The dark-haired dude directly across from her," Sienna said. "Oh, Vex. You haven't met him?" That would be a no. I didn't look away from him. I wasn't sure if I could if I tried. "He's the guy in the supernatural government who saved Sienna from the clan. Technically, he's an alpha too. Mad gave him and his pack a chunk of land at the edge of the city. They're staying here for a while to make a statement that the wolves aren't going to let any vampires use us." That news probably should have made me look away. It didn't. "Does he smell good to you?" Love asked, studying me. I lifted an eyebrow at her. "Seriously? He's not my mate." A wolf shifter could only identify their potential mate through scent. If he smelled really great, that would be a sign that I needed to get the hell out before he realized what I was to him. A male werewolf would never walk away from his fated mate. Luckily, all I could really smell was coffee and cupcakes. Just the most attractive man I'd ever seen. I was just asking, and having a fated mate isn't the end of the world. She bumped my arm with her elbow. Agree to disagree. I took another bite of my cookie, brushing crumbs off my bright pink sports bra. Despite the cold outside, given that it was the beginning of February in our forest town, all I was wearing was that and a pair of high-waisted leggings like usual. Thick clothes bothered me. I liked being able to move. I was tall, slim, and pale, with my strawberry blonde hair cut in a pixie that was long enough on the top to fall to my cheekbones. I hoped the spunk of it would somehow scare off any men looking for real relationships. "I'm with her on this one, not at all interested in taking a mate," Sienna agreed. "You'd change your mind if you knew what it was like," Love countered. My next bite of my cookie was bigger and a bit more violent. I had zero interest in pairing up permanently with anyone, particularly an alpha. The last thing I wanted was someone giving me orders. I'd slept with a few of the human men in the city since I moved in, just to get some experience so no one could catch me off guard. I forced my attention to the windows I was supposed to be looking at. Wildwood was a beautiful city, with the buildings nestled in the forest so everything felt tucked away. It wasn't anywhere near small, but still felt like it was. "Is he looking at her now?" Sienna whispered, and my head jerked back to the side. My gaze collided with Vex's for a moment, and I froze. I waited for him to look away, but he didn't, and I couldn't take my eyes off him. "He's so pretty," my wolf murmured into my mind. When one of us wasn't in control, we were tucked away in some sort of in-between, the way she currently was. We could always communicate, though my wolf was pretty damn laid back compared to what I had heard of Love's. "Tall, buff, and scary," I protested, though I didn't believe it. "We like tall, buff, and scary." She was right. We really, really did. Vex's nostrils flared before he finally dragged his gaze away from mine, looking back down at his computer. I forced my eyes to the window again. "That was hot," Love remarked. "Are you sure he doesn't smell good to you? I know your scent is hidden with perfume." I wore an assload of perfume, actually, and scented lotion. Everywhere. I wasn't about to get accidentally paired with someone, not even someone as gorgeous as Vex. "If she wants a whiff, she'll go over and talk to him," Sienna said. I didn't want a whiff. Well, I did, but I wasn't willing to risk getting mated. So I stayed put. They chatted as I made myself keep staring out the window, but I tuned out their voices. Because I couldn't stop my mind from going back to the way my abdomen had tightened when he looked at me. A few moments passed before I caught a smell. A delicious smell. And I felt